I just have one thing to say to Miss Diablo Cody. Where the fuck is the Sweet Valley High movie? Stop playing with my emotions. Okay, so Ricki and the Flash is directed by Oscar-winning Jonathan Demme and the Academy Award-winning Diablo Cody. Ricki and the Flash stars the mother-daughter duo of Meryl Streep and Mamie Gummer. Meryl Streep and Mamie Gummer, who are honestly confused for her sister Grace Gummer because they just look alike. Sorry about it. So Ricki and the Flash is about Ricki Rendazzo, a guitar-strumming star in her own mind, and her fractured relationship with her children. Ricki Rendazzo is not perfect, and Diablo Cody is great at writing these perfectly imperfect characters that really make you connect to them by the end of the film. This movie was definitely better than I expected, and let me clarify that statement. I mean, when you have an Academy Award-winning director, Academy Award-winning actress, an Academy Award-winning writer, hopefully, usually, those things equal, you know, a pretty good movie, a pretty good time. But I didn't expect it to be as funny as it was, as heartwarming as it was. This is a movie about family, and it's not traditionally cookie cutter. Despite the family, the main family, that Ricki left, being kind of this upper middle class family. I just found this film very relatable. Relatable, you dig? My eye is itching. Okay, real quick. 3 things I liked about this movie is number one, the music. Really catchy tunes, some old favorites. Number 2, the diversity. You have Audra McDonald, and she has more than like 2 lines, and she's important to the plot of the movie and the story. And there's actually prominent background people of color, which is kind of rare, which doesn't make any sense, but it is rare in movies. And the third thing that I really liked about this movie was the humor. I mean, as I said before, it's a lot funnier than I expected. The 3 things that I hated was, 1, surprisingly, the music. A lot of these songs ran on a lot longer than was necessary. They could have shortened a song or 2 in my opinion, but you know, it works. Number 2, Rick Springfield's obvious plastic surgery. The boy was looking a little refreshed, if you know what I mean. Or maybe a little bit too refreshed. A little tight under the eyes, but you know, I don't judge, do you, boo-boo? Number 3, it had more than a few cliches, especially the not stereotypical, but predictable ending scene, but I'll let you make your own judgments on that. All in all, I enjoyed it. Meryl Streep can do no wrong acting-wise, and she really embodied the character of a delusional, aging rock star. The only reason I would see this movie not doing well is because the subject matter wouldn't really appeal to a younger audience. Like, I'm in my mid-20s. It's not a movie that I thought I would want to see. Like, it's not a movie that I would have paid for until I saw it, and then I realized it's actually a good film. And it's actually relatable, and mother-daughter relationships are always interesting and difficult no matter, and that's kind of like a cross-cultural thing. I really want people to give it a chance, like I did, and they'll really be surprised, and they might really enjoy themselves. So all in all, this movie, Ricki and the Flash, gets 3.5 guitars out of 5. Okay, so I'm going to start this thing in Reese Reviews after the credits. Scroll by. It's going to be trigger warning. There is a trigger warning for this film. It doesn't really spoil anything, but that trigger warning is suicide. So if you or anyone you know that's going to see the film has issues with, like, because it kind of just smacks you out of nowhere, then, you know, you might want to skip it, or at least prepare yourself. You know, that this is a topic that is discussed, but they handle it really well. And I don't want to say it's funny, but they kind of lighten the issue a bit. So anyway.